party hats.
Boom, boom. The whole go bang bang here. Let us begin.
I want you to keep an eye out for the Boogity Man. VHS Bandits.
Welcome to Coxwell Academy.
Don't need no DVDs, don't need no Betamax. These are the VHS Bandits.
Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of VHS Bandits. This week we watched Silent Night, Deadly Night 5, The Toy Maker. Let's pop in the tape.
Welcome to the shop of Joe Pedo. Here, you'll find the most amazing gadgets on Earth. Each toy is unique.
What a terrible accident. Sarah, you think this is an accident? Look.
Each specially designed by the craftsman himself.
Buck, where did all these toys come from?
Sir, what do you know about that old guy from the toy store? I wonder if I told you he was arrested for maiming some kids several years ago.
What reason could he have to hurt innocent children?
Joe Pedo always wanted a real boy.
Where's Derek? He took him.
Who took him? Where? Who?
The man from the toy store.
But he'll have to make what he can get.
All you need is a little of that, and a little of that, and a little of that.
From the producer of Bride of Reanimator.
I want my boy. What have you done with him?
I'm your son now, not him.
With special effects by Screaming Mad George Inc. of Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. Comes the most incredible night yet. Mickey Rooney stars in Silent Night, Deadly Night 5, The Toy Maker.
Merry Christmas.
And now, our feature presentation.
Hey everybody, welcome again to this week's episode of VHS Bandits. I'm your co-host, the KevBot. Here with me, as always, is the terrifying toy maker, Topher Hansen. And the dangerously damaged package from Amazon, Dane Train.
Yeah, it's like Jim Carrey with the working for UPS.
Sounds broken.
It's broken.
What's going on, guys?
This week we watched Snow Day.
You watched Snow Day.
This week I watched Snow Day.
It's the holiday season, and nothing says the holidays like having to watch our movies in reverse because TV watches the wrong movie.
Listen, that's how I watched the first time I rented, and I think the second time I rented it from Blockbuster. You know, it was the miniseries with Tim Curry. It comes in 2 tapes. I watched the second tape first, and then I watched the first tape.
Oh,
and I was like, confusing. Why did they get younger?
It's the prequel.
Yeah,
they already killed him. What happened?
Yeah, I know. It's like a Tarantino version of it.
It's like the first tape was like It origin story or something like that.
You now how movies when they remake movies they always just shorten the title.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Instead of like I don't know, the Bodyguard, it's just Guard. So or something like that. So it's like it's just I. Yeah, or
Prometheus.
Anyway, I watched Snow Day, and these guys watched Silent Night, Deadly Night 5 because I'm ahead of the curve. And I watched Silent Night, Deadly Night 5 last week.
Yeah, just like Chevy Chase, who
I predicted the storm of Silent Night, Deadly Night 5.
Yeah, exactly.
And you guys are the Chad Harringtons.
Yeah, right. You know, there's the Eskimos have 11 different ways to say Silent Night, Deadly Night 5, the Toy Maker, but we have one, and it's Snow Day.
Exactly. Hey, I gotta say, I love Snow Day.
You love Snow Day.
I loved Snow Day.
So, are you gonna give us your rating now, or like when we do the ratings?
No, I'll do my rating later. We know when we do the ratings.
Yeah, traditional rating.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I got you. Okay. Very good. All right. So, let's talk about this box. Silent Night, Deadly Night 5.
That box?
I think this has one of the best covers of the Silent Night, Deadly Night series because you have this kid on the floor surrounded by stuffed
Dane
animals.
loves kids on the floor.
Yeah, nothing says the holidays like kid on the floor. And he's surrounded by a bunch of evil stuffed animals that all have like evil looking eyes and stuff. And
it's like that scene. It's sort of like someone just turned on the lights, like in Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Turn on the light and there's all the animals. Except he's
in a taxidermy museum.
Stuffed animals.
Yeah, and it says he's home, but he's not alone.
Wait, what?
He's home, but he's not alone.
Because it's home alone. I get it. All right. But I mean, because I was thinking like, he's not really home. I mean, he is in the beginning, I guess.
He's at home a couple times in the movie.
I guess he goes home, but it's not like he stays home.
Yeah.
He's out and about
It's
doing
just
his
a tagline.
I
also,
know.
None of these demonic toys on the front are in the movie?
Of course not. Is that kid even the same one from the movie?
No,
he looks
that kid is
similar,
out.
but
Yeah, I think that's the kid. Yep. Now my tape used to be from a rental store. There's like a green sticker with like what I assume was their inventory code of 192430. There used to be a big sticker on it, but somebody peeled it off and it's just all like white shit. And there's this clearance sticker. This was on clearance for $5.97 at one time.
Holy
does it say what store?
No.
It must have been the movie store selling their own tape, I would assume.
Oh yeah. There are some other stickers on the box. There's the inventory barcode, the 192430. I assume that they use that for their inventory. It also says J13. Don't know what that means, but there is a
this movie might be too juicy for children under 13.
That's right, juicy. Lay off the juice.
Hey, big old juicy diaper.
Hey, juicy diaper.
You want some juice?
On the back of the box, you have like a kid or somebody like tipping some blinds. You have some weird bug coming out of some guy's eyeballs.
That's Wally the centipede. No,
Willie the Larva. No, Larry the Larva.
Larry the Larva.
And you have some guy with like a bowl cut fighting with Mickey Rooney. And the back of the box says, the biggest surprises come in the toy maker's packages. In fact, you could say their toys are to die for. Movie legend Mickey Rooney portrays toy maker Joe Pedo in the fun and fear-packed continuation of the Silent Night series. As the story opens,
Kevin, you have to do the backup.
As the story opens, it looks like a fright Christmas for young Derek Quinn, William Thorne. He's seen what living horrors lurk inside the brightly wrapped boxes from Pedo's shop. An experience that left him mute. Now he can't even scream when the deadly toys come to life again in his own house. Who's behind the terror? It is Jolly Joe, his mysterious son Pedo, or even the strange newcomer named Noah. Don't wait another moment to find out. This one's all wrapped up with one place to go. Your home.
Oh, your home.
Wow. My home.
This one came from
Kevbot's home.
This was distributed by Live Home Video, which comes into play during the movie. So, and this is from 1991. There you go.
Wow.
All right. So,
I wish I'd read the back of the box because that provided a little insight that I didn't know for like the first 25 minutes.
Really?
Kinda. It's hard to catch
I
people's
gotta be
names.
honest, I didn't hear a word you said.
Oh, from all that great background music?
Yeah, well, I was in the moment.
It was very festive.
Yeah, I was in the zone, as they say. The world, melted around me, and I became one with the music.
He was in the danger zone.
Yeah.
We had a couple of rad trailers on this tape. Some sequels.
I don't remember what they were.
We had Mannequin 2 on the move.
Oh yeah, that's weird. That's a weird one to be on this on this trailer. Oh, I gotta say, speaking of trailers, the Snow Day trailers. I know we mentioned them on the Snow Day episode. Where I went into great detail about all the trailers and was 100% correct.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, so that Fairies movie. That movie looks fucking wild. I would love to see that.
Movie looks so trippy.
It really does. And it's because it mixes like regular animation, like 2D animation, and like filmed video, live action, and also 3D, like early 2000s 3D shitty animation.
Yeah.
And just like, yo, you guys gotta look up the trailer for Fairies, spelled Faeries, I think, the English way to spell fairies,
like that.
with an extra E.
Ye
Like the UK, yeah.
English.
Ye old and Hummel shoppy in the center of town. Like that.
R.I.P.
Yeah, I know. Now where am I going to get my fucking Hummel fix?
I know, right?
There used to be 2 Hummel stores in Shrewsbury, and now there's only one.
Who would have thought I'd be like, hey, I want to live in the town of Shrewsbury, Massachusetts. What kind of things do we have? We got 2 Hummel stores.
Let's not go to this Hummel store. Let's go to the other Hummel store.
I'm taking my Hummel business elsewhere.
Please don't go to the other Hummel store.
Oh, no, we'll get you a good deal on these Hummels.
Such hot competition in town.
Now they've monopolized the Hummel game in Shrewsbury.
Yeah, seriously. They burned down the other one. They had a Hummel fight, and then they...
I think it was an inside
I can't
job.
get into the details. Yeah. Yeah. How come they haven't made a Hummel horror movie?
You should.
I should.
You should.
What makes a Hummel? Do you guys know?
There's these little they're like these little ceramic little figurines of like kids wearing snowsuits. That's literally what it is.
Like, is a Hummel kind of like a gnome, or can it be like a person?
No. A Hummel, it's a
people?
little kid. Hummels are like they're all little kid figurines.
They're all children,
and they're just tchotchkes that like old ladies put on their mantles.
Right. But
Yeah.
is it like, could a Hummel be like a Christmas tree or something, or it has to be
a
kid?
Apparently, Hummel figurines are a series of porcelain figures based on the drawings of Sister Maria Innocentia Hummel, OSF. I don't know what that means. Apparently
they're
there's
worth big money.
Really, there's a Hummel museum in Germany.
Wow.
Who would have, dude? Why is there not a Hummel museum in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts?
Because it burned down from the vengeful Gallo Hummel.
Gallo Hummel. The Hummels don't fit. Put him in there.
Now the Hummel Gallo flag store.
Yep. Anyway, so the movie.
Fairies.
Where are we? Yeah.
Hummel
that movie looks
Fairies.
good.
So
that movie looks good.
We had.
So besides Mannequin 2,
we also had the trailer for Terminator 2: Judgment Day.
Oh yeah, that seemed really out of place for a big blockbuster movie.
Yeah,
like
both seemed
Silent
very,
Night, Deadly
very
Night
out of
5.
place.
Yeah,
yeah. What? It's not like Universal put out Silent Night, Deadly Night 5, did they? Who?
Well, I mean, it's just weird because this movie was distributed by Live Home Video, which probably did Mannequin 2 on the move, but definitely not
Terminator 2 Judgment
So
Day.
I don't know why Terminator 2 was on the tape.
Let's see if the IMDb page has anything about
Maybe they're just big fans. They just said, "Hey, you guys got to watch this movie. It's a good movie."
That very well.
If you,
could be.
if you give us $20, we will put your trailer out there.
Was that it for the trailers? I think so.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
So then
You're supposed to remember all this, T-Man.
Hey, keep in mind, I watched Snow Day. All right. In my mind,
You've already watched this movie.
I forget. I watched Silent Night, Deadly Night last week. And immediately after watching a movie, I forget everything about the movie.
Oh, of course.
So now it's been a week.
Which is so funny when we get responses from fans talking about shit that we talked about in our episodes, and they're referencing stuff that we talked about in the movies, and I'm like, I don't remember anything that you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a terrible I don't know. I need some memory juice is what I need.
I don't remember.
Hey, if anybody wants to get me some memory juice for Christmas, I would gladly accept.
I legit think that they sell that shit. I think they make
memory juice.
I think they sell juice that's supposed to help your memory.
They liquefy your thoughts.
Maybe it was like Boku or something. I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
You remember Boku?
Sounds like a Hummel.
Boku was a juice box for adults in the 90s.
Oh my
God. That was the spokesperson was he was this comedian
Jason
that
Alexander,
was big in the late 80s, early 90s. What the fuck was his name? He was in Robin Hood Men in Tights. What the fuck was his name?
Dave Chappelle?
No. Hold on. I got
Mel Brooks.
You guys don't remember Boku? It was like fucking grape juice that came in a juice box that was like big.
I don't do Boku. No.
You guys remember Boku?
Well, that's okay. Maybe they'll want to be a sponsor. Hey, Boku, if you're listening, throw us some ad money.
Boku juice box.
Anyway,
Richard Lewis.
Richard Lewis. Oh, Richard Lewis.
Yeah, he used to be the spokesperson for Boku.
Wow.
Yeah,
that is not the comedian I think of. When
if Richard Lewis likes it must be good.
Yeah. You guys don't remember Boku? Come on.
No. If he can stand it, he's very
I'm
neurotic.
just holding on to the memory of Fruitopia. So
I don't remember.
They call it fruit juice coolers. It was just a fucking juice box that they tried to sell to adults.
That's weird. So stupid.
Yeah.
Clearly, they are not around anymore, and that plan did not work out.
Yeah,
Silent Night, Deadly Night 5.
What? You don't want to talk about Boku anymore, Kev?
No.
Is it in the movie?
I have no recollection of it either, so I can't really talk about it. We can talk about those drinks that had the little. It looked like water, but had the little like flavor pellets or whatever in it.
Flavor pellets.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what they were, but they were floating around in it.
They were like,
and then Fruitopia. Dane and I were Fruitopia fanatics.
Oh, Fruitopia is good stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a Fruitopia in a long while.
Because they stopped making them in like 1997.
That would explain it.
Or was it later? Was it early 2000s?
It was later.
Yeah.
They at least made it until we were freshmen in high school because we had a vending machine. And then we went to the new high school and there was nothing.
Oh, yeah.
It was all Gatorade.
I remember there was a ice cream vending machine at our high school that like had like a vacuum.
Well, they had
that,
the school store.
Oh, yeah.
And then they closed it down because kids like me were just eating fast break bars for lunch every day. They were great. Bring back fast break bars.
Man, the school that I work at, like they only have like healthy shit.
That's terrible.
They have
sucks.
They have like no sodas in the vending machines, and all of their snacks are like baked Cheetos and baked Doritos.
That's awful.
There's
what
no
a terrible society.
I couldn't have gone through high school if I didn't have Doritos and strawberry milk every day.
Seriously. Yeah.
Those two don't go together very well, do they?
They do not go together very well, but that was lunch every day.
Yeah.
It costs like $2. Wasn't bad.
$2. Hey. So Silent Night, Deadly Night 5.
Yeah.
This kid is in his house, but he is not alone because his parents are also there.
Yeah.
Fucking
getting it on.
Get jiggy with it. No. I don't
know why that's a thing.
Again. Sorry. What, getting jiggy?
No, I mean, like literally every movie has to have their kid walking in on people doing it.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. One of those like weird horror movie traits.
It's such a 1991 thing of walking in on people.
It's like,
having
oh, my
sex.
parents don't care about me. They care more about banging and trying to make a new kid.
Whoa.
You know? So I think that, you know, and that, I don't know.
Clearly, it's not the first time he's walked in on them because he just walks in, he looks at him, and then he's just like, same old shit. What is it, Thursday?
Whacking off. And I don't know if this was supposed to be his stepdad, because I think it was supposed to be and he dies. Spoiler alert, he dies, and nobody really cares. Right? They're just kind of like, whatever. Anyway, so there's a secret Santa puts a present on the doorstep. And then the kid opens it. And then doesn't the dad come out and like say some shit to him?
Well, like he opens the door and the dad's like, God damn it. I told you not to open the goddamn door by yourself. God damn it. Go upstairs, damn it.
I'm trying to bang your mommy.
And
so he's a bad dad.
So he decides to open up the kid's Christmas present anyway. And there's like a big ball in there. And the big ball looks like
a Santa.
It looks like one of the toys from Nightmare Before Christmas. You know what I mean?
Oh, that like Jack Skellington made. Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah, when like he delivers all the toys to the kids and like they all come to life and terrorize people.
Yeah. So
that's
it's
the whole plot of the movie.
Pretty much. It's this ball, and then a Santa head pops up, and he's like, "Ho ho ho," or sings some song or something. And then his head spins around, and then he's got like sharp Santa teeth under his beard. And then the guy's like, "Oh no, I'm gonna get dead from this toy."
Whoa, get dead. I think if you played Resident Evil and a zombie ate you, instead of saying you died, it would say you got dead.
In like a Chinese knockoff Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And then his Santa Santa has his gnashing teeth, and it grows some like squiggly arms. Oh yeah, and then it turns into a ball gag and wraps his little squiggly arms. It looks like one of those things that you like throw at the wall and then it crawls down, you know?
Yeah. The
that you get out of the vending machine. Yeah, so, the sticky hand you get at the mall or something from the egg machine.
Let me get your opinion on something. At one point, it has like a little spark in its mouth, I think. Maybe.
Okay.
Is it supposed to shock the guy? Because the toy itself didn't really kill him. It made him stumble around and knock everything over, and then he impaled his face on a fire poker.
Yeah, I don't think it actually did anything except hug him real tight. I really don't think that like it. I thought like maybe the teeth were like biting his nose or something, but I don't think it did anything.
I think eventually it probably would have suffocated him.
Or at least bitten off half his nose.
I don't know.
Or at least bitten off half his nose so he could breathe.
At least I've got a full nose. Hey, you bastard.
And so I think maybe it was just supposed to be a message, you know?
I don't know.
And then the other toys, and it was just a blessing in disguise for the toy maker that he impaled himself on a fire poker.
Maybe.
I don't know. Well, and then the
kid watched all this happen.
Yeah, the kid's just like, oh, he's like, on the staircase. Because that's where you watch stuff as a kid. You go to the staircase, and that's where you watch first acts and exposition and people, telling their plans and shit like that. It's always on the staircase. Or you get your head stuck on it and you do a whole episode on how your head's stuck in the staircase.
And no amount of butter gets it out.
You can't go to prom. That's right. Did you guys ever get your head stuck in a staircase? I didn't have stairs at my house, so I can't. No. I never had the opportunity.
No,
I would have.
I've fallen downstairs, but I've never gotten my head in between the staircase bars or whatever they're called, the railing things.
I fell down a circular staircase. Oh my God, you got pushed down the stairs?
Oh yeah, my sister used to push me down the stairs any chance she got.
No,
how are you still alive?
Awful. Whoa.
Little kids are resilient, man.
How can you still like feel from your legs down? I mean,
I don't have control of this arm anymore, but it just does whatever it wants.
Who needs arms other than
we
rubber
used
ball
to do this
Santas?
thing where it was like an 80s or early 90s exercise mat. So it was just like a plastic mat with foam in the middle of it that my parents had. So we had these carpeted stairs. So my sister and I would take it because it was like 3 or 4 feet long or whatever. You're a little kid, 5 or 6 years old. We'd sit on it like a sled and ride down the stairs.
Oh, man, I always wanted to do that.
It was a lot of fun. So one time, this is the most memorable one. One time, my sister was like, Kev, come on. We're going to ride down the stairs. So I'm standing at the top of the stairs like, hey, yeah, let's do it. And she just goes, boom. And
oh, no.
Right down the stairs.
Oh, my God.
That is attempted murder.
Well, I mean, the statute of limitations is long gone on that one.
So that's just one instance. That's the most fond memory of getting pushed down the stairs.
I'm glad you survived.
But we didn't have a banister or not a banister, like a rail with the slats or whatever.
It was like straight up with the wall on either side.
Yeah, with the wall. Yeah. So there was at least no risk of falling through anything.
Getting your head stuck.
Getting my head stuck.
Oh man. Well.
So if this was at my mom's house, this kid wouldn't have seen his dad get killed and would not have been as traumatized.
Exactly. And then so now the kid he's like mute now and he doesn't talk. And I don't know.
Doesn't seem to give a shit too much.
No, she does not fucking care at all. And they're like having breakfast, and I guess this is supposed to be months later or something, right? Or
I think this is the following year.
Oh, it's the following year.
Yeah, I think it's the following year.
Oh, okay.
It was 1 year later because when in the first scene it was like everything's all filled with Christmas decorations, and then in the next. After that, in the next scene, like there's no Christmas decorations, but they show up later to tell you that like it's next year,
Christmas that makes a lot more sense because I thought like it kind of felt to me like it was the next day and they're just like, hey, you got to go to school.
Yeah.
And so I guess that makes a lot more sense, it being a year later and the kid hasn't talked in a year or whatever.
Yeah.
And the mom is basically unfazed.
She's gotten over it.
Yeah. And she's like, I don't know, some stuff happens and then they go to the toy store, right? She's like, I'm gonna buy you a toy because your dad's dead.
They see an ad on TV for Joe Peto's toy shop, and she's like, I'll bring him there and get him a toy.
Yeah, to cheer him up.
That name did not click until later.
A toy in a year. Really? Joe Pedo? Like Pogetto, the marinara sauce. Yeah, like Pogetto marinara sauce.
Pogetto marinara sauce.
No, I'm making that up. It's Geppetto from Pinocchio. Acting.
Pogetto. That sounds like that could be like legit.
Hey, well,
you get some spaghetti out.
Yeah, some spaghetti.
Pogetto, marinara sauce.
Put on your stilettos.
I would buy that at the Ocean State job lot.
Pogetto sauce. What kind of sauce? It's sauce.
Sauce
Gotta
for your
open it to
Pogettos.
find out. Surprise sauce. Ooh, mystery sauce.
Mystery sauce.
What kind of sauce are we having tonight? Hey, who's ever asked that question? What kind of sauce are we having tonight?
That would be.
That's the commercial for Pogetto's mystery sauce. Hey, Dad, what kind of sauce are we having tonight? Oh, I don't know, son. It's a mystery.
If I came into lots
Just
and lots of
motor
money
oil.
all of a sudden, I think that would be such a fun thing to like create a pasta sauce and be like, it's mystery pasta sauce. And the commercial is just like almost Tim and Eric style of like, what's in it? I don't know. It's a mystery. Mystery pasta sauce. You'd be surprised to open it.
It's funny.
And there's
like
there's a toy in every jar.
well, like you know how like there's
Every
some
piece
like,
of Pogetto.
You have to stick your fingers in the sauce and try and pull it out.
like
It's a pogo stick.
You know, there's like mystery airheads and squeeze-its and stuff. And you're like all excited to be like, ooh, like what could the mystery flavor be? Like Voodoo Mountain Dew. But if it's mystery sauce,
Mystery sauce.
If you solve the mystery, you win a Huffy bike.
you win some more mystery sauce.
One volume of the Encyclopedia Britannica.
Yeah, you get the letter F. F through H.
Those are the best ones.
That's the yeah. It has a Franklin Delano Roosevelt through Hungry Hippos, you know?
Yeah.
So
that's what I want for Christmas. Sorry.
Mystery sauce.
Mystery sauce.
So instead of having some mystery sauce on
It's
some,
got the commercial is Johnny Depp walking through the desert and then driving an old Chevy truck, and then he climbs a mountain, then he goes, mystery sauce.
Mystery sauce.
All right, Joe Pedo
with a French
It's all
accent,
black
just
and
like
white.
that.
Yeah, because he does the Dior commercials.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's like staring down a lion or something.
Yeah, he's got to pay for that divorce attorney.
Yeah.
I haven't seen like these like fragrance commercials that make no sense and are super pretentious are like having a big resurgence.
Is that right? That's the only one I've seen.
Well, they got
We'll have to get
that
on it
one.
with mystery sauce.
Mystery sauce. And then they have the Lady Gaga one where she's, I don't know, it's dancing in a forest or some shit. Whatever.
Oh,
Joe Pedo's,
I
Jetto's
didn't realize
mystery.
you've been spending so much
children.
time watching fragrance commercials.
That's all I do
Someone
these days.
can afford cable.
Yeah, jeez.
It's my aunt. I'm at my aunt's house and she has cable.
Someone's family can afford cable. Dane's over here putting his computer on diaper boxes, and you're over there just watching fragrance commercials.
Hey, everything I own is in a storage shed.
You have
in Hollywood, California, right down the street from Joe Pedo's mystery.
We're over here eating mystery sauce while you're gallivanting,
living the high life, watching commercials on television.
Potato sauce.
I can afford not to care what my sauce tastes like tonight.
that imported Potato sauce.
I bought mystery sauce once and it turned out it was tuna and I still ate it.
It's just tuna juice.
You ain't going to bed till you eat your mystery sauce. You better lick your plate of mystery sauce.
It's just the dog food gravy.
It's like gelatinous.
Yeah. Oh man. Sorry. Okay. They're at Joe Pedo's Toy House Emporium.
Yeah.
Some rando dude walks in behind him all creepy like.
Oh yeah.
He's got a
very
green jacket,
he's
which
in a
means he was
rush.
in the army.
Yep. And Joe Pedo, played by Mickey Rooney, has the creepiest son ever.
Pino.
Which
was funny because his name would be Pino Pedo.
Pino Pedo.
Pino Pedo.
And he's not
get beat
and
up
he's
with
not
a name
allowed
like
within
that.
20 yards of any school.
How to catch a Pino Pedo.
And he lives in a basement.
Not only does he live in the, he lives in
He lives
like
in the basement, in the trap door in the basement.
Yeah, the Evil Dead trap door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I smell kids.
And
I smell kids mystery sauce. He speaks really weird too.
Yeah, he's a real weird dude wearing his leather jacket and
his bug eyes and entering people's homes.
Very socially
we'll
awkward
get into
man.
that. Yeah.
And he just decides that he wants. So this kid is not impressed with any toys at Joe Pedo's shop, and Pino comes
the army
up
guy
with this huge box that has this like weird little like centipede looking thing called Larry the Larva, which is way too small and narrow for the box that it's in. It's like the box for like a Freddy Krueger pull string doll, but there's this little teeny little like thin like centipede thing inside, and he's like, I want you to have this.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, but I mean, like it's a very wide box for a very narrow toy.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
It's called Larry the Larva, and he's like, I want you to have this for free. And Joe Pedo's like, get the fuck out of here, Pino.
Yeah, Joe Pedo's got a temper.
Yeah, he's got his
drinking problem.
Yeah, he's constantly got his bottle of Jack Daniels on him.
Mm-hmm.
So the kid and the mother decide to take off. They don't buy anything, and so Pino and Joe Pedo end up getting into like this big ass fight while there's still a customer in there. And he's like, "Get the fuck out of here, Pino!" And he's like, "Hey, sir, what can I do for you?"
Pino goes to the basement.
And this guy, this army guy, decides he's gonna like buy a shitload of toys, and he's like, "Make it snappy." I ain't goddamn hurry.
Yeah, he's in a rush.
So he goes back to his apartment, where he is, or his hotel room or whatever, and he's like taking apart all these toys. And the toy he's taking apart is a fucking Ghostbuster Ecto 1. And but he finds nothing wrong with any of these toys.
Hey, if he kept that in the box, it would have been worth quite a bit now.
What a collectible.
At least MSRP.
And so this landlord guy, he's like, "Get the hell out of here! You're late on your rent,
you bum."
And he's like, "Well,
listen,
man,
I get paid tomorrow." And he's like, "I get paid yesterday. I need the money now." And then he's like, "Hey, you got a kid? I'll give you a Larry the Larva toy. All the kids love Larry the Larva." And he goes, "Larry the Larva, the toy. Okay, I'll take that in lieu of $1,200 or whatever you owe me in rent and damages."
And so he's driving home. The landlord
takes the
guy,
toy. Yeah,
he like takes the toy out of the box and he's talking to himself in the car. Just be like, "Hey, wow, what a little good toy. Wow, that's clever. Hey, where's the batteries? You know,
hey, where's the batteries in this toy? No respect."
And the toy also, much like that, the Santa ball, also has weird like electricity coming from it, and it decides to attack him. And it goes into his mouth and pokes out through his eyeballs, and the car flips over and explodes.
This was cool.
Yeah, that was a good scene. So the next day, we're at the mall, and where the mall Santa, it has a whole line of kids, and they're getting up on Santa's lap to tell him what they want for Christmas. In line is the kid and the mother, and who is one of the Santas but that same army guy? And who's the army guy working with?
Clint Howard.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Oh, God.
You see that elf? Oh.
Yeah. He's like,
oh, the ears on that one. Oh.
I wish.
I hope she wants some prickleberry.
When I saw Clint in this, man, I was all jazzed up because I thought that we had left Cliff behind with his dildo mask in the last Silent Night, Deadly Night movie.
And there's Larry the Larva in that one too. Except he's all over the place.
There's a lot of Larry the Larva and mystery
Larry
sauce in that movie.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see the fourth one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right.
You're not gonna see the fourth one
the
yet.
third one. I think I've only seen 1, 2, and now this one.
We have not watched the third one yet.
Oh, okay.
So maybe we'll do that next year.
I'm missing out on that one, but it sounds like I'm missing out on some prime Clint Howard.
It's
pretty good. Go back and listen to the
David
episode.
Cronenberg-esque bug body horror with with Clint Howard wearing a dildo mask.
Oh, cool.
It's very bizarre.
It's not very Christmassy.
No, there's no Christmas in it. There's less Christmas in that one than there is in this one.
Get your Christmas out of here.
Then
so the
who
guy,
do we follow now?
The army guy is like, hey, Clint Howard, don't go out there as Santa. I'm gonna be Santa. So the kid goes on top of Santa Army Man's lap and doesn't say anything and just decides to tell the mother, don't go, I'm a creep, don't go, but he doesn't explain anything. So he's like, hey, get my kid off of you creep. So they take off. And while they've been at the mall, friggin' Pino has been hanging out at the kid and the mother's house, snooping around. So when they get in there, they end up finding Pino, and Pino takes off. So the mother goes back to Joe Pedo's place. She's like, what the fuck is your kid doing in my house? And you find out that Joe Pedo used to live in that house with his wife, and the house got foreclosed because the business wasn't going good. So Pino...
And he just reopened his business.
Just reopened the business. Pino is very jealous and wants to go live back in the house. So that's why they think that he's been going back to the house. Because he misses it.
Yeah.
Right,
it's a
Kev?
nice house.
That's right.
Pino's like, I remember when I got my head stuck in that staircase and I needed a whole tub of butter to get out.
He totally said that.
He wants to relive those days.
And
but that's when Joe Pedo was like, what the fuck are you doing? Go into that lady's house. I'm going to throw you down a flight of stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, God, what have I done?
Yeah. And he goes to the basement.
And
then, Dad?
Where do we go from here?
And take that ridiculous thing off.
And I don't know. So we go. I know that the mom, the other people die, right? Who dies? I think the kid gets another visit from the toy, right? So
yeah,
the
all right. So that
because
night,
Pino leaves the another like little Santa circle fat man doll in there.
I don't think they ever got rid of it.
No, he leaves.
What? Why would you keep that? Wouldn't the police have that as evidence?
He's got there's a new present on the
like
doorstep.
Commercialized. There was a commercial for it on TV, and the kid ran away.
Yeah.
What else?
Been commercialized.
What else?
With Johnny Depp is selling fat Santa ball.
So that night,
that kills you.
There's also another kid that's hanging around, who I guess is one of the neighbors. And so the mother finds this other like gift that was on the doorstep that says like to kid, don't open until Christmas.
From guy.
It ends up in the trash, I think, or something like that. So this other kid, the next door neighbor, opens the present and there's some rollerblades inside.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The kid brings it outside, like to throw it out.
So he opens it up and he's putting these on. And like my favorite part of the movies here, where you have like two teenagers that are like a boyfriend, girlfriend, and they're just kind of like walking by and they see the kid and he's like, hey, you buttheads. And the older teenager is all like, I ate shit like you for breakfast. That's why my poop stinks so bad. And he's just like, you're an asshole. Smell you later, dingleberry. I just love like the insults that come out of these two. It's great.
Yeah.
And what ends up happening, of course, the rollerblades haywire and like sparks come out of them and just make the kid twirl and stuff. And he ends up getting hit by a car.
Yeah, that's what I alluded to in the last episode with the snow day where they're on the ice rink and, now he's on rollerblades. So
right.
It's
that's a complete similarity.
It's very serendipitous of that.
While the rollerblade thing is going on, didn't the main
and then
kid
Iggy Pop goes in the bathroom to
smash the Santa ball thing?
Right. Yeah. It was coming alive. So he took a baseball bat and smashed it up.
Yeah, tried to Santa hug his face.
Yeah.
And impregnate him with a Santalien.
With baby Santas.
Ooh. Yeah. A beard burster.
Ooh.
I was going to say a bag burster.
Oh, no. Hey, I don't want to burst your bag or nothing.
Hey.
I loved in Snow Day watching Iggy Pop clean the whatever this guy sucks thing off the. He's cleaning the wall.
Part of that. My favorite part was like when he gets like a knock on the door to his office, and like the girl is on the other side, and he opens the thing, and he's like, hey, mister, somebody wrote this guy sucks on the girl's bathroom, and he kind of sneaks in there, and Iggy Pop just goes, what kind of sicko? And then he just like, that was my favorite part. What kind of sicko?
I love whenever Iggy Pop plays like a super straight dude. He's just like going to be the most boring person. He got leaves in my soup.
I love when he like pulls up the Q-tip. You missed the spot.
Oh man,
that was great.
Dude, Pete and Pete holds up.
That show's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. It's like when you watch so many Nickelodeon shows and how shitty that they are today, but then you watch that show and like somehow that show like legit holds up.
Yeah.
You guys better raise your children just to watch old Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Just just keep on tapes of old Nickelodeon shows and like
you can find Pete and Pete episodes up on YouTube. I think there's a whole channel.
Oh wow.
Because there's seasons 1 and 2 made it onto DVD.
Right,
but
I have
the
that.
Third season didn't. Third and fourth. I don't remember how many seasons there were, but only the first 2 made it.
I remember back in the early 2000s, I think we were in high school, Nickelodeon started releasing 90s shows on DVD. They were like going to make it. I remember they were like, oh, we're going to get everything on here. And they only did like, seasons 1 and 2 of Pete and Pete and 1 season of Clarissa Explains It All. And that was it.
Yeah.
Yep. Very disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
Much sad.
So
just like this kid not getting killed yet in Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah.
Yeah. The toy maker is disappointed.
So the mother goes to work. And guess what? She works at the live home video offices in Los Angeles, California.
Whoa.
5th floor.
Because
this was the worst babysitter, by the way.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because she was like, "I don't let strangers into the house," and the army guy goes up to the house and tries to get in, and the babysitter's like, "No way, Jose." And he's like, "I just want to."
Oh my goodness! Did you people hear that at home? I think Dane Train. What was that?
That was the mystery sauce.
That was a mystery sauce special.
Ooh-wee.
What kind of sicko?
Oh man, this kind of sicko. Ooh.
The
clean
babysitter is like, I can't let strangers into the house, blah, blah, blah. And the guy's like, well, just tell me where I can find Nancy or whatever the hell her name was. She's like, oh, yeah, down at 100, blah, 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 on the 5th floor.
Well, you're not coming in here.
How would the babysitter know, like, what floor that she works on?
Because they're, maybe she drops the kid off
Which
there.
is funny because he doesn't even meet her on the 5th floor. He meets her in the parking garage.
He does.
Well, that has no cars in it.
Nope.
Because everyone else is going home. It's
working late.
There's a holiday vacation.
There's an outdoor establishing shot of the live home video like offices. So she's walking in the parking garage with no cars in it. She loses her keys in like a sewer grate under her car, and then the army guy just shows up, and she splits. She starts running from him, and he grabs her, and then they start making out.
Yeah, and I was like, "Whoa, what's happening now?" Then he's like, "Here's a whole bunch of exposition as to what is happening right now in the movie."
Yeah,
and he's like, "Remember when we were dating, and that kid is my kid?" And then she's like, "No, I couldn't tell him that he was your kid, even though I'm in love with you and not bad dad. But now bad dad is dead. And now
he's
you're
bad dad.
Bad dead dad. And now you're back in my life today because you're in the parking garage. And
let's go fuck in the back of your Jeep."
Yeah, my kid is 9 years old now. And he never knew who his real father was. This is going to be extremely traumatizing because I'm a bad mom.
T-Man, did you see what car he was driving that they had sex in the back of?
Was it a white Chrysler LeBaron convertible?
No. It was a GMC Jimmy.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Don't hit your head. Be careful with that tailgate there, guys.
Hit the lift gate. You don't scuff up your knees with the boombox falling out.
This is the worst Christmas ever. Mrs. Hanson.
Cape Cod Christmas.
Can I use your phone to go home? And then they fuck. So this kid is his kid, and the mom never, like, she was in love with this guy, but I guess he went to the army. So then she's like, oh, I'm just gonna raise this kid with another man and never tell the kid who his real father is, even though this other guy's a complete asshole and I don't even like him that much. And then is this one he's like tells her all the Joe Pedo stuff?
Yeah. That he's been trying to dissect all of the toys, but none of them have been incriminating. So,
yeah, he's like, also, here's some more exposition now that we fucked. And he's like, back in 1972, Joe Pedo had to close his shop because he was sabotaging toys and the toys were killing people and blah, 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 blah. And now they let him out of jail for some reason. And he opened up a toy store again and nobody batted an eye about it or thinks that it's weird except for me. And now, why do I know this and why do I care? I don't know. I read a newspaper once in 1972 and now I have a sneaking suspicion that it's happening again. And he's going to kill my kid that is your kid that he doesn't know I'm the dad. And let's fix these toys. Larry the Larva.
That is exactly what he says.
Yeah, word for word. And then they're like, "Oh no, we got to get my kid back."
So while they're doing it in the back of the GMC Jimmy, the babysitter is doing it in the mother's house with her boyfriend. And who decides to show up but jolly old Saint Nick? Joe Pedo, jolly old Saint Nick, who unleashes a bunch of deadly toys in the room.
Deadly sex toys.
Sex toys.
Here, let me put my robotic finger up your bum.
Oh, yeah. There's like this.
Oh, yeah.
Like
a hand. A severed hand.
Yeah. It's like tickling his butthole.
Yeah.
He's tickling his butthole and he's like, ooh, that feels good.
Ooh, tickle my butthole, baby. that's the
mystery sauce.
That's oh god, that's the Johnny Bravo pull string doll.
Oh hey,
hey. Tickle my butthole, baby.
Took me, baby.
Can you imagine?
Man, I look pretty.
You imagine like being a parent and you buy your kid a pull string doll and you're like, thanks, mommy, thanks, daddy. And it says that.
Did I do that? Got any cheese? Tickle my butthole, baby. Cheese.
Oh, that'd be great. The murderous toys end up murdering the boyfriend and just about close to murdering the baby.
The hand chokes him.
Yeah,
How did the girl not die though? She got shot in the chest.
Oh yeah, I have no idea how she's still alive.
Yeah, there was all the other toys came to life, like a tank came to life, right? And that's what shot her.
Yeah, and there's like army men and a snake.
Yeah, they were all. I thought she did die. No,
she ran out of the house like all covered in blood.
Yeah, okay, because they were like on. They must have been shooting like BBs
Texas
or
Chainsaw
something.
Massacre.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine those toys, like they're little tiny army men and little tiny tank. Like they can't hold like,
I don't know. Larry the Larva,
high caliber bullets
bore through a dude's head.
Yeah.
Well, that's Larry the Larva. It was pretty big.
True.
I don't know.
True, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they were shooting high caliber BBs.
That could be little BBs,
little scatter shots.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's not going to do anything. It might like I don't know, annoy
you get
her
close
for a
enough,
little bit.
you get enough welts. I don't know.
Yeah, she's gonna be bruised real bad.
So the tank shot her well enough where
you'll shoot your eye out.
It did penetrate her skin in her chest.
Yeah.
And the effects
the
made
tank.
it look bad enough like she should be dead.
Yeah.
But she was drenched in blood running out of the house. That's when Army Man and Bad Mom get home. They're like,
well,
where's little Timmy? Who got abducted?
Santa Joe Pedo ends up putting the kid into a sack and takes him away.
Oh, nuts.
So they end up going to Joe Pedo's toy shop, and they go down the basement where there's more deadly toys.
And the deadliest toy of them all.
A dead Joe Pedo.
A little airplane.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant. The deadliest toy of them all. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, bye.
An Al Martino record?
Oh, my God.
What kind of sicko? I'm going to wash this off with toilet water in a rag.
The deadliest toy of them all. Pino. He's a toy man.
Yeah, he was disguised. He was a robot, disguised as Mickey Rooney, but you find out that Mickey Rooney's dead and he killed him.
Yep.
Damn.
Because he was his father and he made him because his wife died who was impregnated with his son, but they both died before the son was born. He wanted a son, so he made a robotic son, but he kept hurting the robotic son, so the robotic son ended up killing him.
He rose up.
Yes,
and decided to take matters into his own hands.
But he needs a mommy.
And that's where the Terminator trailer comes from.
Oh, there you go. That's where it comes in.
Yeah, maybe Joe Pedo is the guy who designed the T-1000.
He designed the T-500. It's not quite as powerful.
Yeah,
but it still murders.
It dresses up as Santa. It has a few bugs.
It's like the handheld of the Super Soakers.
It's the Tiger Electronics version.
The ones with the keychains.
Yeah.
Of Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Bring it.
Run away from the dropping suitcase or something. I don't know. Whatever. It's a game. Have fun. Enjoy it. Just be lucky you got anything. Tiger Electronics. Be happy you got anything for Christmas.
I kind of miss the 8-bit and 16-bit era of video games where they would just go, it's a movie, fuck it, make a video game.
Oh yeah,
that has nothing to do with the movie.
And then
at all.
Each console got their own original version of the game too.
Yeah. Each console is different. Yep.
Yeah.
Like why? I don't know why I'd need to play a Wayne's World game, but sure,
you do. Hey, I want to play a game. If only there was a game where I could play as those weird Noid people from the Domino's commercials.
Hell yeah.
You got it, kid. I love Domino's commercials so much. They're in my nightmares.
They made 2 Home Alone games.
I didn't even know that.
For Super Nintendo.
And the Tiger Electronic one.
And the Tiger Electronic one. They made a
Game Boy one too, I think.
They made a video game for toys. The Robin Williams
one. Right.
Yeah. Yep.
Weird.
How about that?
Anyway.
That? They made the Lawnmower
Man. They made a video
Man.
game for Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
Wait, they made a Lawnmower Man game?
They made a Lawnmower Man game. I think that was on Super Nintendo.
Dr. Lawnmower
Really?
Man.
Do you play as the monkey with a gun?
No, you don't play as the monkey with the gun.
Shit.
Do you play as the nonchalant cop?
No, you don't play as a nonchalant cop.
Who do you play as?
Can't solve this one. Whatever.
Bird
Kids love the Lawnmower Man.
Hey kids, it's your favorite. Lawnmower Man.
Yay! You don't even play as Lawnmower Man. You play as Pierce Brosnan.
Well, he's the hero of the movie.
Yeah.
Smoke cigarette for health.
Crap.
Anywho, hey,
Joe Pedo, pity pedo.
If that's the case, then we should have a VHS Bandits video game on Sega Master System.
Yeah. What does it do? What's the point of the game?
It's a side-scrolling platformer where we collect tapes that float
and you can
in the
switch
air.
between the bandit. Was it like a beat 'em up? Like
it's
like
kind of like the
Turtles?
Animaniacs game where you switch between the 3 of us.
Okay.
And each
one of us has a special power.
Yeah, we all have different abilities, and we're fighting like stereotypical shit that's in these video games, like a flying bat
and pizzas,
and and hopping pizzas.
Whatever sprites are left over from the fresh music sprite database.
Our health is like Taco Bell.
Oh no!
No, actually, you know what? You know what it is? That's the twist. That's the twist. It's health for you guys, but it takes away my health.
What's your special ability? I feel like you're like a fart launcher. Like you fart and
I'm
you can
Booger
fly.
Man. I fart burps and farts. And Kevbot drinks Mountain Dew.
I'm just not impressed by anything, so it's like, I didn't get hurt.
I feel like Kevbot, you would have robot arms that go.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you're a robot, right?
Yeah, and then maybe you can like
Kev's ability is going on his phone and looking up facts about the movies he goes on IMDb and Amazon.com.
Yeah, you're in control of the map and the quests.
Yeah.
Oh, I get to be what's his name from Surf Ninjas with the Game Gear.
Oh yeah,
it's my phone.
And I don't know what my power
You're
is.
You just pull up Apple Audition or Adobe Audition and edit the show.
Oh great. I'm at home base just editing.
You just have a laptop and you post it to Podbean. Yeah.
Oh,
I think that, right? Isn't that the whole?
Dane's the only one with any
the worst character. Hey, you have robot arms, man.
I think what would be like the plot of the game? We're side scrolling, collecting tapes so we can make an episode of the show. Is that what we do?
I'd say it's like Stimpy's invention. Like our tape collection got like exploded or something.
That's perfect.
And we have to recollect our tapes.
If anybody,
what if there's themed levels too? Like there's a snake eater level.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
And
a snow day level.
Yeah. There's a UHF level.
Zombie chicks in Biker Town or
yeah.
There's a Billy Bob Thornton level.
Yeah. So I think, all right, if anybody who is listening to this is a game developer, email us at thevhsbands@gmail.com. Kev, when was the last time that you developed a game?
Before I had my degree.
So what was it?
No time like the present.
It's been 15 years ago.
11.
Something like
11.
that. Yeah. All right. Can you whip one up next weekend so we can have it out for Christmas?
let me make it in Adobe Flash so we can play
Adobe
it for
Flash.
the next week.
Sure. Yeah. Good idea.
Hey, yeah. If you're a game developer and you want to waste your time making a VHS Bandits game,
we're not going to pay you. Just if you just want to make the game for fun.
If you want to be thanked on an episode,
yeah. If you could actually make the game and somehow put it on an actual Sega Genesis cartridge, that would be pretty rad.
People do that.
You
actually.
can do that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That'd be pretty cool.
I've seen people do new games on NES and Super Nintendo games.
Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty cool.
If you are a game developer and you want to make completely different versions of this game, one for Nintendo Entertainment System, one for Sega Genesis, one for the Super Nintendo.
If you like working for no money,
and then one for Sega CD, it's just a point and click, which sucks.
What? Point and click games are great.
No, they aren't.
I love that stuff.
Oh, I hate it.
Ugh.
Then we'd have to film some live action.
Yeah, man, we need to make
MOV
we got to make a
FMV
game
stuff.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Or it'd just be cheapo knockoff actors dressed as us.
Yeah.
Why don't we all dress as each other? So like,
ooh.
That's like when we switch our name tags in CCD. And then I'm like, my name's Kevin today. And then the nerd says, that's not Kevin, that's Chris. And I say, shut up, nerd. You're going to hell for that. Anyway, there's donuts after mass.
Anyway, so we're at the end of the movie, and Robot Pino thinks that he needs a mother, and the mother being the mother, so he wants to
and then he
take
tries
her
to fuck her
and hump her real good while trying to kill the kid who was hiding in
he doesn't have any kind of Larry the larva himself.
No.
Yeah.
He's got a Ken penis, a Ken doll pee-pee.
He's a Metatron.
Which is weird. I thought this twist was good. It's out there and wild and wacky.
It was very unexpected, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was good.
It caught me off guard. But it makes sense with him being a toy maker and all this.
And the dad being named Joe Pedo. Like Joe Pedo. It's a Pinocchio game. It's a long con here.
And I mean, if he just sold the technology of, building a sentient robot, he would be doing very well for himself. But instead, he just tries to murder a kid to live in a house that he can't have.
Yeah.
Anyway, even if he did murder this kid.
He could have gone to work for the military and killed all kinds of people with his toys.
Sure.
Yeah, right?
And
made a shitload
He was
of
very
money.
focused on specific regions and specific kids.
Yeah, just this one kid. Well, you got to have big plans. Anyway, so I don't know. I thought it was cool, but I didn't like the robot kid is trying to fuck the mom. Like, come on, dude. What are you doing?
That was
You're a robot.
weird.
Yeah.
It's just like one of those like horror movie things where it's like, oh, if you try to fuck someone, it's like scary, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure it is for people who do not want to get fucked by robots. Or anything else, actually.
Well, you know what I mean? Like for like movie wise, it's kind of like a shoehorn thing. Like, oh, like I'm going to have this person lick someone's face because that's scary. I fucking hate that in movies.
That's so gross.
It's just like, we're just going to put it in here because like that's a scary thing to do. It's just cheap.
How many faces have you had to lick in a horror movie?
Scrubbing toilets.
I haven't licked anyone's face. And if someone said, you got to lick this person's face, I would say, that is cheap. And you should reconsider the decision.
Then they go, you're fired. You never work in Tinseltown again.
And then I'll say, lick, 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 baby. Give me that cheek.
Mystery sauce.
Hey, if they're paying me, I'll lick anybody's cheek. I don't care.
Face cheek or butt cheek?
I mean, if no one licks a butt cheek in a horror movie, that hasn't been done.
Hey,
I'm gonna murder you, but first pull down your pants so I can lick your butt cheek.
You want to be famous, don't you?
Got any
big
cheek?
Star?
Did I do that? Let me
Finger
lick
my
your butt
butthole.
cheek.
Got any cheeks?
2 or 4, I guess. I don't know.
That's the movie.
And then she kills him. The kid comes down out of the sack, right? The kid's tied up in the sack.
Yeah.
Yep.
And on the ceiling. And she's like, oh, I got to save my kid.
He breaks his silence because he says, help me, help me.
Yep.
They stick a screwdriver into his head. Doesn't work. Then the army guy comes down and like cuts him in half with a axe. And then the mother like squashes his face. And the head explodes.
Oh, and we mentioned he has no dick, but you see that he has no dick because he gets naked.
Yeah.
Robot style.
That's right.
And so she kills him, and then they go by there. He's like, they pick up the kid at the
Let's
end.
go to Toys R Us.
And the kid's like, I wish I had a dad or some shit like that. And the guy's like, oh, I wish my dad was dead. I wish I had a new dad that might have, been.
I want a new dad.
Left out of my life for the last 9 years.
What's your dad like? I want to meet that dad.
Freeze frame there, and there's the movie. I think
another animatronic or mannequin doll sparks, and you hear a laugh in the background. And
dun, dun, dun.
And there were 2 simultaneous sex scenes, and no party hats.
No party hats in this movie.
Nope.
No party hats.
It's rated R, right?
Oh yeah.
They could have had party hats. 3 sex scenes, no party hats.
Oh, yeah.
What kind of sicko
doesn't put party? All right. What do you guys think the rating is from Amazon out of 5 stars?
3.
2.
4 out of 5.
What?
There's only 3 ratings.
Oh man, that's not very many.
Yep. All right. IMDb, which is out of 10 stars.
Boy, if it
I'll
was,
also say 4.
I'm going to say 9.
Whoa, you're wrong.
Whoa.
T-Man is closest
Sorry.
without going over. It's 4.3 out of 10.
Oh. I'm just saying, if Amazon was so high, you know.
Yeah,
they had
but
about
that's 3 people and they bought it.
Yeah. IMDb had about 50 times more
Yeah.
reviews than that. Or
What should
like
we
400
rate?
times.
Did I rate this out of something special? What did we rate? What did
I
we rate
think-
Snow
Honestly,
Day?
I
out
can't
of?
remember.
I remember what your rating was, but I don't think you rated it out of anything specific, like how many.
I used the Snow Day
mystery
ones, so I'll
creams
use
or whatever. How many mystery sauces?
What did he give this?
7 out of
last
10,
time? 7 out of 10.
which is kind of low for T-Man.
It is kind of low. I figured I would have rated it higher myself.
Do you want to resubmit your answer?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
It's already been, so it has been
It's already
written,
been-
so
Yeah.
it is told.
Yeah.
I'm the king of the recess playground.
It was more fresh in my mind too back then, back in the day.
Oh,
well,
right.
T-Man, what do you rate Snow Day then?
What did we use for Snow Day? Oh wait, I think I used here. You guys do your things, then I'll do Snow Day last.
Okay. All right, Kev, you go first. You never go first.
What are we rating this on? Mystery sauces?
You want mystery sauces? Jazz.
We can do
mystery
mystery
sauces.
sauces.
Jetto's mystery sauce.
Joe Pedo's, Joe Pesci's mystery sauces.
Larry the Larva's. Joe Pesci's mystery sauce. I'm saucing here.
We'll do mystery sauces?
to you?
Sure.
Yeah,
mystery
go for
sauces.
mystery sauce.
I'm going to give this movie a 5.5 out of 10 mystery sauces.
Now,
I like that Clint Howard was in it. I liked the effects. The ending was a very big surprise. Didn't care so much for the rest of it. The acting was pretty shitty. Not that you watched this for the superb acting like Snow Day. It took like 40 minutes to finally get the reason why the army dude was around, and it was confusing. And
well, it was he was supposed to be like a red herring, like you thought he was the toy maker.
right. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it kind of dragged. It dragged for like the first hour, and then the last half hour went by really quickly. Once people started shacking up and getting shot by toy tanks. Dane Train, how many mystery sauces out of 10 mystery sauces are you mystery saucing this movie? How saucy do you want this movie to be?
I want it to be 10 sauce. I mean, I want it to be. Oops, sorry. I want it to be 7 out of 10 saucied. Saucies.
Saucies.
I'm seasoned the mystery sauce.
Get sauced.
Ooh. What'd you say?
You just got dead.
7 out of 10. I think, this has been a very rocky franchise. The second one I love. The fourth one, okay, we haven't seen number 3 yet. The fourth one was just really bizarre with the insects and Clint Howard dildo mask, and it was just really weird. This one brings it back to more Christmas. There's a lot more Christmas in this one. I like the whole toy maker thing. That was cool. Mickey Rooney was great. I thought it was pretty enjoyable. I kind of liked it a bit. I thought that there could have been I wish that there was more Clint Howard. I was kind of upset that he only had like a 30-second cameo. But you know, like honestly, most of the toy killing was kind of lame. Like I was really hoping for more. I don't know. I like when I heard about the whole like the toy murdering thing like on the box, I was like, ooh, you know, it might be pretty cool. But I thought a lot of the toy murdering stuff wasn't very good. Like it's right off the bat, the whole thing with the ball going around the bad dad's head and stuff, and I don't know. I thought that they could have been way more creative with the toy killing stuff, but which is, I mean, that's like the whole basis of the movie is the toys, you know, the killer toys. So I don't know. I think that they could have been a lot more inventive, a lot cooler shit that they could have done with that, but they didn't. So, man, it's a good, fun, Halloween horror movie kind of a thing. You know,
Christmas. I
mean, sorry, Christmas horror movie. I'm awfully tired. So, but yeah, there you go. 7 out of 10. All right, so. We knew that was yours, T-Man. How about Snow Day? Give us your Snow Day rating.
All right. For Snow Day, Hucka. Oh, my goodness.
Hucka what? Hucka burning butt?
Hucka
burning Dane's butt.
Hucka burning butt, oh, baby. Oh, my gosh. I hope you guys can hear this at home. Dane just farted on Fart the Movie, which will be our third Christmas.
I am waving away the
Patreon bonus
episode.
Oh my goodness!
Snow Day.
Yes, for Snow Day. Well, you kind of killed my joke, so. Haka malaka buku buku. That means. Haka malaka buku buku. That means in Hawaiian, 9 out of 10 mystery sauces for Snow Day.
There's 9 ways an Alaskan to say he enjoyed Snow Day, but in VHS Bandits, it's Dane's fart.
It's yeah, no, I loved Snow Day. I don't have any of the gripes with it that you guys did. You guys said that I remember like one of the things that you guys said is that the guy was like creepy, like the main kid was like creepy or something.
Oh yeah, dude.
Looking at it objectively now, yeah, he was kind of creepy, but
as a high school hopeless romantic type, sure, like I get it, but as an adult, I'm like, whoa. This kid should go to jail.
High school me would totally have related.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
And so, I mean, it's not creepy at all because he likes a girl. I mean, he's like
it's more than he likes the girl. He's never even talked to her, but he knows what her favorite gum is and stuff like that.
Yeah, but we've all been in, had a crush on someone and,
to where you know everything about them, but you've never spoken to them.
He knows 3 things about her. He knows that she likes gum and that she likes whales, and he's wrong about it. So it's not like he's like stalking her at her house, and like jerking off in the bushes or something. Well, like actually, that. He just knows things about her. You know things about people you like.
But on a Snow Day, he was going to go to her house, to her window, and propose his love to her.
Yeah,
but then the whole fucking town of Syracuse
something to do on a Snow Day.
Yeah, who's never? It's like you never wrote a girl a letter or something in school.
I sure did. The worst poem ever in 7th grade.
Do you still remember what it was?
Who was it for?
Luku.
Who was it for?
Yeah,
I won't say that.
We probably both dated her.
Give us the first name.
No. I won't devote that information.
I think I know.
Here's exclusively on the VHS Bandits, all of Kevbot's juiciest secrets revealed.
Here's something rather embarrassing. Like, I was really embarrassed by it afterwards because it was like,
you wrote a poem?
I did.
You never wrote a girl a poem?
I put it in her locker, and at one point, I just remember being like, "She's gonna talk to me. She's gonna talk to me." Nothing.
No way.
You were invisible.
Right after we graduated high school, she worked at Moe's in Shrewsbury. And I remember seeing her, and I did not say a word to her because I was just like,
gosh. Did you order a chalupa chunga from her?
No, I did not. She was
did you give her the
at the register, and I just silently just handed over my card and was like, oh my God.
Oh man, that was the worst thing about like senior year and like the last like 2 years after senior year is like trying not to run into people you went to school with.
Yeah.
I just try
because they all had like local jobs like everywhere around town.
A lot of memories from like middle and early high school. I'd do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember a line from your poem?
Can you recite the poem by heart?
Christmas poem?
I do not remember it at all. I just know it was the shittiest. Like I'm no poet. I've never written a song before except for Cat Butt Fever and Hot Dog Bathroom.
Hot Dog Bathroom.
Yeah, it was. I just like remember thinking about it later and being like, God, that was bad. That was terrible.
Dane, you never wrote a girl a poem?
No.
Oh, I see it in your eyes. Dane wrote a poem.
No, I never wrote a poem.
Dane,
do I look like the kind of guy that writes a poem?
You look like the type of guy who doesn't go over someone's house.
Hey,
on a
you
snow day.
look like the type of guy that could use a poem.
I know.
You look like the type of guy who could use one of these
baby
Santa balls.
Yeah, I was the one leaving the Santa balls at the front door.
Oh God. Yeah. Anyway, so
roses are red, violets are blue. Here's a little Santa. It's gonna kill you.
Ooh. You see, Kev, you're really good at the poems. You're really sharp.
I am now.
Hey, put that in my locker.
After years of embarrassment,
if you gave
I haven't
me
been able to
a pad of
refine
paper
my
and a
craft to Silent Night, Deadly Night 5 specific poems. There's a real niche market, which is the two of you guys and our listeners.
All right. I have a poem for a girl. It's she's home, but she's not alone.
That's creepy.
That's the poem. There you go. Anywho, all right. Goodness. What other gripes or what other things you want to tell us about Snow Day, dude?
No gripes. And I thought I love Chris Elliott. Chris Elliott is awesome as the plow guy. Chris Elliott is always awesome. I know, Dane, you thought he wasn't like.
I just didn't think he was fit for
intimidating.
that role.
See, this is where we disagree. Because
we disagree.
Because you thought he should have been like big and intimidating.
He just wasn't threatening enough. He's a baby face.
He's a dirty baby face. He's got a beard and rotten
I
teeth.
know, gross teeth, but he eating French fries out of a wax paper pouch.
But you see, the power and the fear comes from the plow, and he is the plow man. Without his plow, he's just a man. You know, so that's why he's intimidating. Without his plow, he's powerless. And that's why they take that when they hijack the plow at the end of the movie, it renders him powerless, and he's tied to the children at play signpost, and it's like the Shovel Slayer. You know,
he's the Shovel Slayer.
Shovel Slayer.
Yeah, in Home Alone, he's scared of the guy, but he's really a nice. So
did they call him the Shovel Slayer?
Yeah,
the South Bend Shovel Slayer.
I don't remember that. I just remember I just remember Kevin McAllister going, "Mummies." That's it.
Mystery sauce. But I don't know. I just love Chris Elliott, and I thought he was great in it. And it's by the Pete and Pete dudes, and it's not as Pete and Pete as I would have liked. It's a little more grounded in reality.
Yeah,
but you could definitely see some spots where it kind of did reflect some Pete and Pete essence.
Oh,
Pete
absolutely,
and
absolutely.
Yeah. Now there were a lot. I remember I was talking a little bit about this. How the movie, in some ways, because of its age, hasn't quite aged well because of the music and the styles and things like that.
Oh, I don't see that stuff. No, not at all. Because it's ska music, and I mean, I like ska music, and I
boy
think
bands.
and boy bands and girl bands and Smash Mouth.
Hey, Smash Mouth is timeless.
And all these like one hit.
I mean, Smash Mouth is going to be on movie
COVID.
soundtracks for years to come. Anytime they make a new Shrek, Smash Mouth will be there.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that stuff doesn't bother. Who cares? It's an older movie. I mean, that's That's gonna happen.
I'm gonna have to go online and find that soundtrack for $1.
Yeah. And I don't know. And the little brother was, we didn't really talk too much about him, I don't think, but he's like he's like a little monster child.
Yeah, he's great.
he's blowing bubbles in his soup.
Yeah, he gets his hand stuck in his mouth. And
I forgot about that.
And then Chevy Chase is like, you get the head, I'll get the crowbar. And I don't know, just weird stuff like that. It's just it's so much fun. I don't know. 9 out of 10 would recommend.
All right.
Cool.
Ooh, boy.
Well, I guess that's our reviews of Snow Day and Silent Night, Deadly Night 5. There, we can close the book on both of those movies now that we have complete ratings.
And it was a pop-up.
Yeah, with the little pull tabs.
And coming up next, if you're not a Patreon, you can join our Patreon and get access to Dane Train's autobiography, the movie.
Autobiography.
That's right. We're doing.
You know how it ends.
We're doing Fart the movie.
The movie.
It's got something to do with Christmas.
No, it's
or New Year's.
It's New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's farts.
If you are a patron, and you can sign up at patreon.com/VHS Bandits. So we would like to thank our patrons, Corey Gorski, Jason Drury, Thomas Andrew Gwynn, and Captain James T. Kaiser of the Good Ship Barbecue Boat. And Bert Sazerac, our official Mike Fluffer, and Trivia with Buds. Trivia with Buds. Soda Poppin' Daddies, the professional pro. And then James and Kevin James, the Light Wrangler. And also, I've got a cheap plug to make.
Cheap plugs.
After Christmas, I will be working on a New Year's Eve slasher movie called Time's Up. And you can, follow me on Instagram.
Are you going to lick someone's face in it?
I cannot tell you that information. I'll be assistant directing, so I won't be licking any faces.
Tell me.
And all the COVID restrictions, I can't even lick butt cheeks on set anymore.
Oh, man.
I got to lick butt cheeks with my tongue 6 feet away. I'm working on my tongue extender.
So you just go from 6 feet away.
Yeah, it's I'm working on I am licking your butt. I'm working on my toy maker. It's like one of those plastic trumpets,
But the tongue rolls out and goes.
Yeah, so you put your tongue inside the trumpet. The butt trumpet is what we're calling it.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, patent pending. I'm going on Shark Tank next week. Oh, fingers crossed.
I think you should call it the cheek trumpet.
The cheek. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
There you go. And then you put your tongue in the trumpet and go. And then, the tongue comes out of the other side of the trumpet and swaddles on your butt cheeks. There.
Swaddles.
Yeah, like a butterfly wing or something,
It's like butterfly tongue kisses on butt cheeks.
Exactly. That's the packaging. That's the branding. We're going to sell it on QVC. We're hoping to get that lady in on it.
That lady.
Well, I'll buy one. I'll support that.
That'll make a great Christmas gift for next year.
You got a Kickstarter for that yet?
You'll see us on the Shark Tank successful businesses that they do. Like after, now we're in Walmart and we made
you're going to be on the as seen on
licking
TV.
Buttholes.
As seen on TV and caps.
As seen on. Hey, I have connections with RedTube.com. This will be huge, Mr. Wonderful. Yeah, I brought a butt cheek liquor for all of you sharks.
Long.
Here you go. I put them on a golden dish, and they all get their butt cheek liquors.
Here, I'm gonna turn over and pull down my pants. You all tickle my butthole with your cheek tickler, your cheek trumpet.
Oh man,
have you ever wanted to lick a butt cheek, but you were too far away? One Well, now you can.
And then the screen turns into black and white.
Topher Hansen.
With butt cheek trumpet liquor.
But wait, there's more.
Butt wipe. There's more.
Butt wipe. Hey, butt
That's
wipe.
not the end
There's
of it.
more. Put some more butt wipe on there.
Call now and we'll double your order.
One for
that
each
way
cheek.
you can lick 2 butt cheeks at the same time.
Never before done in America.
Just pay shipping and handling.
Oh my God.
Only 27 easy payments and one really difficult one of $47.22.
No CODs.
What?
No CODs.
No. Gotta pay up front.
Okay. Let's finish this episode.
Okay.
Hey, everybody, have a great happy holiday season.
Yeah,
Merry
happy holidays
Christmas.
from us bandits to you guys. Hope you all get a VHS Bandits Sega Master System tape under your tree or menorah or whatever you celebrate.
Yeah.
Those two.
Yeah. Happy holidays, everyone. Thank you for listening. I am the Kevbot.
This is damaged UPS Dane Train.
Damaged delivered Dane Train.
Yeah.
And this is Toy for Hansen.
Ooh.
Hey-ho.
Hey-ho.
Thanks for listening. As always, be kind and rewind.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Festivus.
Ho, ho, ho.